Hello, my name is Lillian Okibe. Welcome to episode 9 of my Vlogmas. So there has been a slight change of plans. I put up on my community tab, I think 2 days ago, asking you guys like how you guys are feeling about the whole Vlogmas and the whole style series, and like what you guys want me to do going forward. And it was like I had basically a tie between two options. A group of you actually want me to continue with the style series, like continue till Christmas, share one hairstyle with you guys every single day, and then another group, like almost the same percentage, wants me to continue to upload every day like I'm doing now up until Christmas, but like switch up my content from time to time, like not just make it all about sharing hairstyles, like do a variety of, like share a variety of content with you guys. So because like the percentage is like very close, I've decided that I'm still going to be sharing my style series, but I'm not going to make it every day. So I'm probably not going to have up to 25 styles anymore, but I'm still going to continue to upload every single day. But I'm just going to instead of making it like a style series where I pre-plan the hairstyle I want to do and show you guys, I'll make it like a natural. If I feel like styling my hair, I'll show you, and then any other thing I want to do with my hair, I'll show you. Like this will just give you guys a real-time you guys will get to see in real, not really in real time per se, but like in reality how I handle my hair on a day-to-day basis. So it's not going to be like a thought of routine or anything like that. It's just going to be like anytime I feel like doing my hair, I'm going to record it so that you guys will have an idea of what I do to my hair on a day-to-day basis. This will just give you guys a better understanding of how I handle my hair, because I really do not have any like a week in my hair care routine or anything like that on my channel, because my hair routine is like all over the place. So yeah, that's why I've not had that yet. So this will just give you guys a more like realistic idea of how I care for my hair and how I handle my hair on a day-to-day basis. So I'm going to try as much as I can to make this like real and authentic, showing you guys only what like only what I would normally do, or like what I feel like doing, like not pre-planning or thinking about it and then doing it. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, I hope you guys get the gist. So I feel like this is going to be more fun than the old style series. I'm still going to be showing you guys hairstyle, but now it's just be more like authentic and more like natural, you know. So for today like I told you guys, my hair care routine is all over the place. So you guys are going to be shocked as you guys go and move along with me, but like yeah. So for today, in today's video, I'm going to be washing my hair again. I washed my hair, the last video you guys saw, that's my style, my hairstyle for my last video, basically, where I washed my hair and I used the milk and Ayurvedic herbs and my DIY deep conditioner together as my hair mask, was 2 days ago. So how did I get to this point? Well, I wore the threads that I wore in that video for a day, and then at night, the night of the second day, I took it down and wet my hair and then just allowed my hair to shrink. So I've been wearing my hair like this for like a few hours now, and the reason why I want to wash my hair is that I feel like that my last wash day I did not wash my hair properly. I know I mentioned it, I don't know if I included it in the clip that I showed you guys, but I did not wash my hair properly. And also when I was rinsing out the deep conditioner, I feel like I did not rinse it out properly. So I don't know if you guys can see my hair. Like my hair looks weird, and I feel like I'm having some like flakes on my scalp. Don't know if you guys can see it. Now I've done like a plain water rinse. Like I told you guys, when I took down the threads, I did like a water rinse. So this my hair right now is after the water rinse, and you guys can see like it's not totally gone. I still feel like my hair is dirty, so I just want to wash my hair. I don't do this all the time. But like my hair routine is more like I do how I'm feeling. I treat my hair, I do things to my hair based on what I feel like my hair needs and how I'm feeling, bearing in mind all the tips I share with you guys. So no matter what it is I'm doing to my hair, I'm always trying to make sure that the health of my hair is at the back of my mind. So I always have that at the back of my mind, so I'm not doing something that will be really damaging to my hair. I don't know if that makes sense. I know you guys, many of you will disagree with me, because for many people this is over manipulation, and over manipulation is damaging to the hair, but just keep quiet. Okay, not keep quiet. Just calm down and see what I'm going to be doing, and I think you guys understand what I'm doing, why I'm doing what I'm doing. I've been rambling for so long, but like, yeah, I'm going to be washing my hair again today, but I'm not going to be washing my hair how I normally do. Some things are going to be different, and I'm going to tell you guys why I'm doing what I'm doing and what everything like that, basically. So yeah, let's start the whole wash day process. So of course, I'm going to washing my hair with my Dudu Oshun black soap. So I'll first go into the shower and rinse my hair, because I want my hair to be clean. It just feels like the color just seems really off, and I don't like it. Like I do not like it. So that's why I want to wash it. And I also want to change my hairstyle. I feel like wearing like a braid, like chunky braid kind of hair. Anyway, let's go on to wash my hair, and then I'll be back. So I'm done washing my hair, and I don't think I succeeded in like washing it clean again. Like I'm tired. I don't want to go back. I washed it. I don't have a mirror in my bathroom, and I really need to buy a mirror for my bathroom, because like it will make my life so much easier. So I washed it the first time, and then I came back to my room. I looked at the mirror and I discovered that it was not clean enough. Like it felt like I still had some soap like around this part. So I went back, rinsed it again. You can see now it's clean, but now I discovered that in here in the middle, like it's not clean, and I'm just so tired. Like I cannot go back. So I'm just going to apply my deep conditioner for today and rinse it out. Probably when I'm rinsing it out the second time, I'm going to succeed in getting everything out. So because it's not like a major wash day for me, I'm not going to, because you guys know that I use my DIY. I use DIYs as my deep conditioner, and I do not have the strength to make anything today. So today I'm going to be using this product. This is actually a leave-in conditioner, the Mazuri Shea Butter leave-in conditioner. This is what I'm going to be using as my deep conditioner today. And I'm not going to leave it in my hair for too long. This, it says that it doesn't contain sulfate, paraben, mineral oil, DEA. The reason why I actually chose to use this is because it says that it is protein balanced, and I just feel like using protein in my hair today. So that's why I'm picking this. This is actually my brother's leave-in conditioner. Even though I hardly use like all these store-bought products, there are always products lying around in my house because every other person uses them. I'm just the only one that doesn't like really use them. I'm the only one that likes shea butter. Every other person doesn't like shea butter because they feel like the smell is weird, you know. So I always have a leave-in conditioner lying around in my house. I actually like this because it smells like ice cream. So I like the smell. The consistency is like, it's not very thick, it's not very watery, somewhere in the middle. But I really like the smell. It smells really nice. That's one thing about leave-in conditioners, like store-bought leave-in conditioners. They smell nice. There's something in my eye. Now, unlike my DIY deep conditioner, I'm not going to be applying this on my scalp, so I'll just apply on my hair strands, but not on my scalp, because like this does not contain ingredients that are scalp friendly. Oh my god, like there's just something about this that is just irritating my eye. And like my brother has been using this for a while, like for a few days now, and he has not complained about this. I think I'm just allergic to something inside this stuff. Like I know the wise thing to do would be to just go and wash this out since it's irritating my eyes, but I've already started, so let me just continue. The thing is that like it doesn't mean that whatever it is really bad, because like shea butter, for example, shea butter gets into your eye, like it's usually very peppery, and shea butter is like amazing for the hair. So like the fact that it's irritating my eye does not mean that it is like it has chemicals that will kill me or something. It could mean that, you know, but it could also mean that it's just that there's something that is just my eyes are allergic to. So let me just finish the application. So I'm done applying it all over my hair. So now I'm just going to go ahead and wrap my hair up, because the stuff is light, so I can afford to wrap my hair up, and wrapping my hair up will just make it will increase the heat and to just make everything work faster. I'm not going to leave this in my hair for long. I'll leave it in my hair for just 15 minutes, then I'm going to rinse it out because I do not have time. So I'm done rinsing out the leave-in conditioner from my hair, and my hair actually feels really good. So now I'm going to be putting my hair in braids. All I'm going to be using today is my unwhipped shea butter. I have a lot of hair inside here. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply some shea butter, some unwhipped shea butter on my hair, just to reduce how fast it dries, since like I'm going to need it to be wet for a while. So to braid my hair, I'm just doing like regular medium-sized braid. Like the first layer of braid that I usually do is usually smaller than the rest, but I ended up with 13 braids. So I first take some shea butter, apply on my hair, focusing on the ends, and I gently work my way to the rest of my hair, and then I just gently finger detangle. Now this is the part I feel that is very important, because I feel like this is why I can manipulate my hair so often and yet I still have hair on my head. My hair is still constantly growing. It's how I handle my hair whenever I handle my hair. If you guys have been watching my videos, then you guys must have noticed that already. I'm always extra gentle, very gentle. Like I'm more gentle than the average person, and that's because I know that I do this so often, and normally the fact that I manipulate my hair so often is supposed to be damaging. So anytime I'm coming in contact with my hair, I'm always extra careful, like extra gentle. What takes other people like 5 minutes can take me like 10 to 15 minutes to do, because I always take my time to make sure that as much as possible I prevent breakage. Another thing that also helps me is that I finger detangle almost exclusively. So I find that that has helped me so much, because combs and brushes, most times, like when you detangle with combs and brushes, they are not as gentle as your fingers, because like if I'm using my fingers, I can easily feel for knots, feel for tangles, and if I feel for anything that is like very difficult to undo, I stop whatever I'm doing and just go to that particular knot or tangle to undo it. And if it's something that I cannot undo, I just go ahead and cut just that knot or that tangle. I find that helps to reduce damage as much as possible, and that's why if you guys see, like I show you guys the ball of hair that I lose most times. At the end of this video, I'm still going to show you guys the ball of hair I usually lose is usually very small, and that's because I'm always very gentle. Then I also finger detangle. Another thing that also helps me is that whenever I want to do any major detangling, when I really want to detangle my hair, I do it on wet hair, on soaking wet hair. I find that I lose very much why can't I talk this morning? I find that I lose very little hair when I detangle my hair when it's soaking wet, as opposed to when I'm detangling when it's dry or even damp. And that's why anytime I want to do, like, if I keep telling you guys that if I want to go from like a wash and go to braids, I drench my hair in water. If I want to go from like one hairstyle to another that will require me to detangle, like really detangle my hair, I mostly wet my hair with water. That just makes the whole detangling process much easier. It makes it easier for my hair to glide past each other, and it also helps to reduce breakage. And because my hair is wet, when my hair is wet, it is more manageable. It is really malleable. It will most likely bend to any direction I bend it to without breaking. Now I do this because my hair is coarse. I have really coarse strands, so if I detangle my hair when it's dry, I notice that it's usually more difficult to manage because it's dry and because my strands are coarse. Like, my strands are very disobedient if I'll put it that way. Because of how coarse they are very disobedient. So when I detangle when my hair is wet, it just makes it easier for me to manipulate my hair. It just makes it easier for my hair to obey when I do things to it. And that's why I highly recommend detangling. If I'm doing any major detangling, I do it on wet hair. That may work for you, that may not work for you. Well, it depends on you, basically. So yeah, another thing that has also helped me is that, as you guys can see, I'm braiding loose. Like, I try as much as I can to make my styles loose. This makes a world of difference. Like, I cannot even emphasize this enough. It makes a world of difference. The looser your styles, the less tension you are putting on your strands, like on your hair strands. Apart from even the fact that you're not putting so much tension on your roots, like on your scalp and like on the roots of your hair. The looser the style, the less tension you're putting on your hair strands, and the less tension you put on your hair strands, the less likely they are going to break. So I highly recommend, you guys that watch my videos know this already, like I am the queen of loose styles. Like, I try to make loose styles work, and I try to make natural texture work, because I find that that is a lot more gentle for my hair. Yeah, that reminds me, another tip that helps me greatly is that I do not go out of my way to try to like remove the, what many people will call frizz or whatever, like the natural texture of my hair. Like, many times when people see my hair, like when I put up pictures on my Instagram and things like that, people will comment that, oh, this person does not know how to comb her hair. Your hair is like, you have really nice hair, but you really need to brush your hair, or you really need to comb your hair, or you really need to do this, because like my hair is always like really kinky and really textured and stuff like that. But I really don't mind it, because I feel like my kinks are so beautiful. But apart from that, I find that like not stressing over removing the kinks and the coils and like the texture and like what many people call uncombed look of my hair just helps to keep my hair healthy. It helps to reduce the amount of manipulation I put into my hair. Some of you watch my styles and be like, oh, like if you had brushed it out, it would have been nicer, or if you had combed your hair out, it would have been this and that and that. And I do all those things intentionally because I manipulate my hair so often. I cannot afford to be doing all the plenty slicking that, slicking this, brushing here, brushing there, that many people do. Because if I did that and I still manipulate my hair as often as I do, I'll have no hair on my head, you know. So I always have all these things at the back of my mind every time I'm handling my hair, and that's really the only reason why I've been able to maintain the health of my hair and keep my hair growing, despite the fact that I manipulate my hair so often. Like, let me tell you guys, like, I manipulate my hair so much. There are some styles that do not make it to the gram. Like, there are some styles that I have worn or that I have done that probably I was in a hurry to do that did not make it to the internet, you know. So despite the fact that I do so many videos, I share so many pictures on my Instagram, I share so many videos also on my TikTok, and you guys see like it's like you manipulate your hair so often. I'm telling you that I probably even manipulate my hair more often than you think. So all these things I'm telling you are those things that have helped me to like keep the health of my hair on point, and also to keep my hair growing despite the fact that I manipulate my hair so often. So if you just take that my tip, that my if you just follow my routine of, oh, she manipulates her hair so often, so let me just go ahead and manipulate my hair so often, it's not cause any damage, and you don't do all these things that I do, you're not going to get the same result. Your hair will fall out, your hair will break, like your hair will not grow and things like that. All these things, I have them at the back of my mind every time I'm manipulating my hair, and that's why I've been able to achieve the results that you guys see. So yeah, I'm done doing everything, and I actually took a like 10 minutes nap before, because my battery was charging, so I had to wait for a few minutes before I continued to film. So this is how much hair I lost. Very, very little. Now this may be little or small depending on how you look at it, but I would say that this is small, considering the fact that like regular, like on an average, you're supposed to lose about 50 to like 150 strands of hair per day, and I don't think this should be up to 150, because like my hair is like a decent length, you know. So if you count this, it's not so much. Besides, like this is about the ball of hair that my brother loses like when he combs his hair like every day, and his hair is like, it doesn't change the density of his hair or like the length of his hair. His hair is constantly growing. He's always cutting it, you know. So this is fine. If I lose this amount of hair every day, like it's not going to stunt my hair growth. Like this is like small. So that's how I know that I've not overdone like the manipulation. I try to keep my hair loss to a minimum, despite the fact that I do my hair very often. Like I have a ball of hair that is normal, even though most times I don't do my hair every single day, so I don't lose this amount of hair every day. But even if I did, it will still be fine. Like it's not going to affect how my hair will look or anything, so that's not major. If you add this up, 10 of this will still be normal. If I like to be normal hair loss, like if you lose that amount of hair every week when you wash your hair, so that's not a big deal. So while I was sleeping, I put my hair up. I banded my hair just to keep it from flying up and down. So yeah, the trick to making your style on wash day to look like presentable, such that you may be able to wear it out, is just to make sure that the pattern in front is like kind of neat. So that was what I did. I tried to make the pattern in front to be kind of neat. So let me go ahead and take this down so that you guys will see what my hair really looks like. So overall I have 13 braids, so it did not take like really long to do or anything, and I'm definitely going to go out like this. If I want, I can just spice it up with some accessories, but I don't even feel like putting any form of accessories. Like I feel like this is okay to wear out. So yeah, with that, we've come to the end of today's episode of Vlogmas. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys tomorrow.